Yeah, the pressure cooker is at a red alert right now for the Philadelphia Phillies as we talk about the Dodgers and Phillies matching up. That's the late game tonight, and it's a chance for the Dodgers to sweep Philly. So, Trevor, first off, the stars haven't been stars for Philadelphia. Do you think that has more to do with the Dodgers pitching or with Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, and Trea Turner not showing up in big spots right now? 2 for 21, 11 strikeouts in the NLDS.
I'll say it's 50-50. I mean, to say Kyle Schwarber, like what? Come on, man, show up. It's only Ohtani and Blake Snell were the hardest lefties for lefties to hit that exists, right? Who was absolute sharp as I've seen him in a while. I think the ball was jumping out of his hand. So it didn't surprise me one bit. Lazardo looks the same way, frankly. So we're seeing a trend here in the playoffs, right? We're like the Mariners have won some games. Julio Rodriguez and Raleigh need to be leading that charge. They have been. The Aaron Judge leading the charge. He has been. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. needs to lead the charge. He has been. Like you need your guys that you pay to do that job to lead the charge, and they just haven't gotten it yet. But there is always still time. There's a righty on the mound in Yamamoto, a better matchup for both Harper and Schwarber, the lefties. Right. So, we're a 4 or 5 hits from them, those two away from taking a game at their place against a tough starting pitcher. If you can shift that momentum, you can get going. But like we're now back against the wall. This is the final chance. The first 2 times didn't work. You had a lead. It didn't happen. We got Teoscar Hernandez he's turning into Mr. October as well at this point. So like, and the Dodgers are also getting the production that they expect from the top of their own lineup, right? It's not like everyone they only need the top 3 guys to do all of the work. PK is doing what he always does, which I can't wait till the studies for that come out when he's retired and we get to see that 30 for 30. But like, you need it. You need Bryce Harper as the MVP, and you need Kyle Schwarber to be the guy who's probably going to be second place in the MVP voting. And they can't win without it.
Doesn't take much. Just takes one swing. Takes one swing, but you got to hit a dinger off of a dude in Yamamoto who really has so many different weapons. To me, if I look at the matchup, I say Phillies can't hit spin. They really struggle with spin. It's not fair to say Blake Snell's spin because he was throwing an invisible 91-mile-an-hour slider that was breaking more than a pitch that's looking like that should break. And he's nasty all the time because that curveball's always in there and he'll go left on left changeups. But Yamamoto, if he just sticks fastball split, I think the Phillies have a better chance because they stay out through the ball a little bit. If he's spinning it, if he's running that cutter up and in to those guys, they can't get up there. And I have a tough time seeing Yamamoto and Rortvedt if he's back there, or Will Smith if he's back there saying, oh yeah, we're not going to really spin them to death. We're just going to throw a lot of splitters and see if we can get the heater by them. Philly's got to come out early and get the lead like they have, but then they have to put them away. They've not done a good job of stringing at bats together. It's going to be so tough tonight.
Pitching wise, do you guys feel like this is the right move with Nola and then Ranger Suárez, and how quickly that could shift from Nola to Ranger Suárez? I mean, some people are thinking Nola might be an opener, like 3 to 6 or 9 outs, first 1 to 3 innings maybe, right? Does that sound on track? Because, I mean, Suárez can get on a roll.
They both can. I mean, Nola was good at the end of the year. He had that great start against the Mets. His last 3 starts were strong. It was not a great year for him, but one thing you're going to not see is him. He's not going to melt down. He's not going to show any emotion. He's going to have zero emotion on his face, maybe a little disappointment from time to time, but he's not going to be overwhelmed by the atmosphere or the situation. And neither is Ranger Suárez. So those 2 guys are going to, at least from the mental side of the game, be as dialed in as they can be at this point. And they're just such different looks that those are 2 weapons you can have. Now, you would love to not have to go to Ranger Suárez and have him for potential game 4. I think that's ideal. But Nola has every opportunity in the world to get going, get cruising, get guys to hit it at people, get your he can absolutely paint that zone, and that I feel like that is better than stuff at this point in the year, because everyone's throwing 100. Everyone's seeing every other pitch is 100 miles an hour. Maybe a little bit of the other way might be more effective in this situation. You might be economical and really take some wind out of the sails. So that's what they need to do. They need that out of Nola. If he only goes 9 hitters, things probably aren't going good for the Phillies.
I would disagree. I think as soon as anything happens, Nola's out. And I think that's why Nola's starting. Because if Nola's starting, or if Ranger's starting, then Nola would come in afterwards, and you just never – Nola's had so many one-inning blow-ups that here in the postseason, as soon as he gets anything out there, bang, you're going right to Ranger. And to me, if you get 6 innings out of the 2 of them, that is a win, and the Phillies move on to Game 4.